What's up, everybody? How you doing today? I was just, my cats are over here harassing me, and I shouldn't say harassing me, I should say they're looking for attention. One of my wilder cats, she only comes around at night, and she's a sweetheart. I've never shown her, actually, so after all the years I've been making videos, I figure I'll show her. This is Tigress. And she had a sister named Euphrates, and Euphrates just disappeared after she was born a while later. Tigress is probably about maybe 9 or 10, and she's a spunky little cat for, she's really not that old, but she's a sweetheart. She's sitting here basically in pain because I'm holding her, not physically, but she wants to get away. And but she utterly wants love. And I was just sitting here petting her and knowing that if I pick her up, I know she wants to get away, but I know she'll stick around and endure it for the attention. And, it's an interesting conundrum. I would say that's kind of I could call it a cat cognitive dissonance. And then we have the general contrast right here, who comes running up and takes over. This is Callie. And Callie will put her arms around my neck, and she'll love me and rub and hug. She's a sweetheart, And the difference between cats, it's so similar to the difference between humans, or any other animal for that matter, and it really gives me appreciation for the differences in humans, and just embracing the differences that we have been exposed to, and what makes us who we are. Right before I came out here to make a video, I was going to talk about something different, and my kids have a calendar on their wall. It's a Simpsons calendar, and it has all these random weird, facts for each date, like birthdays of different strange people or weird holidays. And so I realized it was on June, so I put it on July. And I was like, oh, we're on the wrong month. Put it on July, and I looked on the list to see what day it was. I was like, oh, it's the 8th, Saturday. And I realized it was a full moon tonight, which always puts me in kind of an interesting mood. But then I looked below it, and it said today is the Talkeetna Moose Dropping Festival in Talkeetna, Alaska. So I just wanted to say cheers to the Talkeetnans out there. Doubt there's a single one watching this, but just in case, whenever I see a strange holiday from a small village or a town or a country, I sit back and think about, at that very moment, there's probably people celebrating. People who have been waiting for this event, and how different we all are, and how many different interests and things that move us, that we have in our lives. And, for me, I just love to share. I just love to express myself, and through vlogs and blogs and elsewhere, I've always had a problem with blogs, because I write these really long writings, and I can post them in the comments somewhere, or I can post them in the description, but YouTube just isn't conducive to people who are real artists, who are beyond video makers, if you're not just making videos. And I have, so Facebook, of course, sucks ass. I don't like Facebook, so I started using Steemit. And I don't, actually thank you to a couple of people who recommended it to me over the last few months. And somebody the other day said, yeah, you should join the community, and so it was kind of the last step. I just kind of looked into it and see what it was all about, and you can post blogs or pictures or, poems, books, whatever you want, basically. But I guess you can get paid for it by thumbs up or by, votes, but that's not why I joined. It was because, the same reason I don't do YouTube to make money. I've never advertised, and so I don't make any monetization on my videos, but I do have a Patreon account, which I mention maybe once every 6 months, and I probably make like $30 a month or something on that. So I figured I should say thank you to everyone who actually contributes to it, because my ego tells me that I'm not worthy of receiving money for sitting here and talking on video, and so that's fine, maybe it's my self-conscious. I know there are a lot of people out there who claim to be informing you and telling you the truth, and they're making tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars a year off of, a variety of different mediums, you know. The ones who actually are content creators, I think that's awesome. The ones who just sit and do commentaries on news and make claims that aren't true, I think that kind of sucks. But, you know, who am I, right? I came out here to make a couple different videos. Actually, this one's about bettering life, and this one's about authority. But I don't usually take notes, but I was really inspired to write earlier. And that's just one of those things, you know, we as humans, having the senses that we have, having the exposure that we have to, how's that? Having the exposure we have to, like, the things around us, that, and the different ways that we respond to that, and the ways that people expect others to act, and how ludicrous it is to think that other people are going to act a certain way, or behave a certain way, that we are so just different. So for me, I guess I've just come to terms with what I do and who I am, you know, but I'm still learning, and now I'm rambling. I guess I'm always rambling, right? This is a Jones soda. It's like strawberry lemonade or something. So anyhow, I guess this video I should just end right now, because I just wanted to kind of say a hello and thank you to my subscribers. Thanks for making this channel fun. There's times when I wake up and I think, why the hell do I even make YouTube videos? I don't, you know, get paid for it. It takes time out of my day. I've got other things to do. And then one person makes a comment that really makes it worthwhile and reminds me of why I do this, you know. And and then some asshole comes around with some shitty comment. And I think, why do I put up with people? But that's life, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I'll talk to y'all soon. I'm going to get on to my next video because I want to make it specific about the subject. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Dun, dun.